Lecture 19, the wedge product in local coordinates. You see? Now, I would like to tell you that our goal is to develop these properties just to use when I derive curvature, torsion, curvature, and curvature. So, from the definition, okay, alpha wedge beta, it is alpha tensor product beta minus beta tensor product alpha. This to ensure antisymmetric, okay? Let's prove that alpha I beta j, you see these are covariant components, belong to the cotangent space. The xi wedge dxj is 1/2 alpha I beta j minus alpha j beta I dxi wedge dxj. I want to prove that. This 1/2 here is an important factor, okay, as you see. Now let's prove. Consider the covariant components alpha I and beta j, okay? This belongs to the two form. Now observe that alpha I beta j is just 1/2 plus 1/2. So, but this is equal to 1/2 plus 1/2 plus this term minus this over here. You see, I just swap I and j over here. See? So this cancel, this here, this add, and then I obtain the left hand side. So this is algebra, okay? Now, alpha I beta j, okay, just is 1/2, then I can group, okay? Alpha I beta j, but alpha j beta I plus 1/2 alpha I beta j minus alpha j alpha I. You see, I can group. Now, this is relation 2, this is symmetric part, and this is antisymmetric part. I just Sij plus A Sij. Now, let us expand alpha I beta j dxi wedge dxj from 2. I just substitute Sij and A Sij just over here. You see, this term is just there. So I can here Sij dxi wedge dxj plus A Sij dxi dxj. You see, I just here I operate, I expand this time this and this time this, and I wrote over here. But this one, attention now, you see, this one here, okay, I and j, they are dummy indices, okay? I can exchange, you see? So this I can set, in this case, this term over here, you see, this is, I can, you see, substitute I, look, I by j, and j by I, you see, that's j and I over there, okay? So this is, since Sij is symmetric, I can write Sji is equal Sij. I still, this term remains the same. I just copy from there. You see, it's quite clear what I'm doing here. Now, Sij dxi dxj is equal minus Xij dxi dxj. You see, this term here, you see, this is equal. They are equal, this one. Okay, then here, I have 2 times Sij dxi dxj is equal 0. This implies that the symmetric part is 0. That's important consequence. So hence, alpha I beta j dxi dxj, just this term remain, okay? Aisj dxi dxj. All the antisymmetric, okay, is remain the same. You see, because this term here I prove that it is 0. Now, then I it's quite easy. I just substitute ASIJ exactly by this term over here. You see, this is this here, okay, is just this term over here. You see, I substitute there. So this dxi dxj. Now I can set, for instance, Tij is equal alpha I alpha j, and assuming that is n-symmetric, okay, I'm assuming that, then I can expand the tensor, invariant tensor T, as 1/2 Tij dxi y dxj. Again, if Tij is this case is unisymmetric, okay, then I can write this, okay. Now also if this for all I and j. Now if I restrict I less than j, then this 1/2 is not necessary. I just write T Tij dxi dxj. Why this here, okay, is important just to mention, because if you have a term, okay, involved dx2 wedge dx3, now if you have dx3 wedge dx2 is equal minus, okay, so I can substitute dx3 wedge dx2 by minus dx2 wedge dx3. So this is that's why for I less than j, you see, I just set this without 1/2. You see in the literature both ways, okay. I personally prefer this one here for all ij, okay. Now I would like to call attention, please pay attention on this here, okay. Tij belongs to the subspace of this cotangent space here. This is the subspace. This is lambda square, okay. T applied to the T asterisk m, the cotangent. You see that's this case is a space, subspace of T asterisk m, Cartesian product T asterisk m. On the other hand, if Tij belongs to this space over here, okay, so this Tij is a general component. This can be no symmetric, no necessarily symmetric, no necessarily antisymmetric. That's a general. Then this is the whole space, okay. Then I must use the tensor product. Denote this symbol here. That's why I want to clarify this notation between the wedge product and the tensor product. See, that's the literature is sometimes a little confused. You see, so this now it's clear. You just copy this and check each step. Okay, that's to lead what I said at the end. See, which is very important. That's it.